Hey, Moose, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, my internet was acting up. I had to fix it.
You fixed it, and here we are. Am I the last interview of the day, the last favor that you have to do the world?
I have no idea. Ross knows that.
Well, either way, I recognize you as the TNA champion. Not
Oh,
everybody respects the way that they should, but you must be the longest reigning champion on the roster by far.
am I? Oh, I guess I am. Yeah,
Yeah, it must be like
yeah.
350 days or something by this point.
When did COVID start? COVID
COVID
started
started in
since
March.
March, I guess.
Well, it feels like 350 days. So
Yeah, not
congratulations.
quite there. Yeah.
You've had some great matches in that period and you defended it, and you're still one of the standout points of the show. Now, what I'm curious about this point, when you first came into wrestling, there was a lot of doubt like, hey, this is just another football guy. But at this point, your wrestling career is practically as long as your NFL career. So
Yeah.
do you feel like you've proved everyone wrong and you're here to stay?
I don't even look at myself as a football guy, honestly. And Ross could tell you this. I hate answering football questions because I look at myself as a wrestler.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things I hate when people be like, "Oh, he came from football," and now, like, I'm a wrestler. I'm a professional wrestler. I could even say I'm probably more, even though I made more money playing football, I'm definitely more successful as a wrestler than I was as a football player. At least in my brain, I am. So,
I see. And when I had the pleasure of interviewing you about 2 years ago, you talked about how none of your football teammates were really supportive of what you're doing now. Yet since you've become super famous, so many people from professional sports, it's practically the norm now to have an athletic career and then become a wrestler. Who was it in the first place that said you could cut it in wrestling?
I had a few friends that knew I could cut in wrestling just because I was a big fan of it. They didn't even know if I was athletic enough to do it, but they knew my passion and my love for it, and they was like, "Man, as much as you love this, I know you definitely will be good at it, just because you're always talking about it, and like this is all you talk about." So I had a few friends that in that side of it knew I was going to be where I'm at.
Makes sense to me. And do you have a biggest accomplishment or thing that you're most proud of since being an Impact? Because at this point, you're one of the longer standing, consistent members of the roster.
Oh, that's 3 for 3 of questions I've gotten today, and I'll give the same answer. I really don't like picking one thing or singling out one thing I would say is the most memorable thing in my career. I mean, I feel like everything I do is memorable, at least to me, and I put everything I've done since Impact in that category.
Fair, fair. Well, you're still one of the most stylish people on the roster. Has anyone come to you about a fashion line?
A fashion line? No, but that would be interesting. Hopefully, I get one of that soon. I'm actually working on a project right now, and to be determined when that project gets comes out. But I'm definitely working on a clothing project right now. So funny that you ask.
Would that be the kind of thing that caters to wrestling fans or everyone but the wrestling fans?
No, everybody, it's definitely caters to everybody.
That's fair. That's actually something I asked you about 2 years ago, and you laughed off that question. You went, "No, I'm just fashionable and I'm my own leader." But it's great to see that it's pushing forward. In general, you're the kind of guy that always has 10 things in the works.
Actually, no, I'm the guy that usually has never just at home, never doing anything when it's up working out when I'm not wrestling. But now I'm starting to work on building an empire, little by little, taking little steps. And I think this project that I'm working on hopefully could be the start of that.
Are we ever going to see you play piano publicly?
Sure. I mean, I've done it a bunch. I mean, I've done it in the mall when I see a piano. Every time I see a piano, I always stop and play a little bit.
But as one of your entrances, is that a possibility? Because you do portray a classy wrestler. Like whether or not the people are cheering you or booing you, the key is you come across as a successful upper class kind of guy, and piano kind of would supplement that.
We'll see. I mean, I know Matt Hardy did it once. Him and his wife and Rebby or Rebel, forgot her name. Did it once in their entrance. So, it's a possibility. I'm always thinking of cool ideas, but we'll see.
Fair enough. So, 2021, of course, is the antidote to 2020. And everyone was kind of held back from what they had planned on doing. But were you able to get most of your to-do list done for 2020?
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, I mean, 2020 sucked for pretty much the whole world. But I mean, I try to find positives in everything, and as bad as 2020 was. There was a lot of positives in 2020. So I'm blessed, and I thank God for that. And hopefully, I'm blessed just as much in 2021 than I was in 2020.
So it sounds like I'm speaking with somebody that's relaxed, full of gratitude, and just happy about the things that are going to come rather than the things that haven't happened.
Yeah, I mean, I don't stress on negativity. I kind of look towards positivity. So 2020 was what it is. It sucked, but I mean, thank God I get to wake up. I got to wake up today, and hopefully I'm blessed enough to wake up tomorrow, and we'll see. But I'm the way I have in my mind that 2021, hopefully I'm blessed as much as I was in 2020.
Well, two quick questions, and then you're free. Hopefully you don't have to do more interviews than this today. The first one is there a TV recommendation or a movie recommendation from the past few months that you could pass along to people?
Definitely. I'm a movie guy, so me and my wife, especially on weekends, because she works so much during the week, but on weekends we try to find something on Amazon or Hulu or Netflix. Netflix sucks, but usually Amazon and Hulu. And two that we found that was awesome. One was on Hulu, and it's called Run. On Hulu. I think it's only on Hulu, so you have to subscribe to Hulu to watch that. It's amazing. If you're one of those people who like drama and thrillers, this is a movie for you. And the second one, being a parent, this was really, really, really good. There's also a drama and a thriller. But being a parent, this touched me and touched my wife a lot because of how annoying your kids could be and how you just want to strangle them sometimes. It's called The Lie. Great film, yeah. And that's on Amazon Prime, I believe.
Okay. And the last question, Moose, any last words for the kids?
Stay in school and eat your vegetables.
That works. Well, really excited to see where you keep progressing in 2021. Thanks for your time. And hopefully in 2 years, I could then say, you said this in January 2021. Did you mean that about your fashion line? So best of luck with all that.
All right, thanks.
Paltrocast.